y'all need that to explore Japan's betrayal of Asia more deeply. Oh, so do y'all? So is AI really believing that Japan betrayed Asia?
Come TV.
Deep look, same as Japan. Well, Japan flip flop. You know, they to me, they whoever the winner, they like that to me. You know, I think China more loyal to their call. They will never bow down like a Japan bow down. I don't know if it's just in their genes, like that will make them fundamentally different. Asian is that they'll bow down. You know, and then I look at why did y'all want to take over China? Y'all trying to invade China. Y'all wasn't never trying to really, I don't know, ally with your brethren Asians. But then you join these white allies. Man. First of all, you've been with them. I don't even know why you were with them the first time. I probably should ask that. How did Japan? Matter of fact, I was finna ask that because I wanted to know how in the hell did they how in the fuck they was on the Allies and what got them on the Axis and what got them back on the goddamn Allies. They became democratic, got rid of their kings and monarchs, and fully bowed down. They fully bowed down, man. I wanted to ask it, how is Japan with the allies in Serbia, but then they let them join the Axis, But this is what I gotta ask it. How was Japan on side with allies? Allies. Did I spell that right? Allies. With Serbia, who Serbia was accused of killing the Archduke. And now Japan joins Axis powers. So many tangents along this whole World War concept. I'm gonna call it a World War concept. And when would they officially call it a World War? It's when so many different countries involved, or these same allies and these same Axis powers. They've been involved in it. Is it still those guys? Are they calling the BRICS, China the red, the Axis now? Are they the new Axis powers? Or is this a new name for them? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Anyway, let me ask this real quick. How was Japan on side with allies with Serbia, who Serbia was accused of killing the Archduke? And now Japan joined Axis power. Isn't that a conflict of interest? And now Japan joins Allied again as U.S. force. Democracy. Are the Japan more likely to bow down as a weaker Asian? Because they never really tried to. I'm asking a long ass question, goddammit. This AI bitch, you can't handle this long ass question. You're not AI. You're just some bullshit. You're all fucking hype. Because they never really tried to work with other Asian cultures. Only conquered them. But it failed, and now they join the side that really is against Asians. Nah, motherfucker. Oh. It logged me out some kind of way.
Uh-oh.
They mad. They ain't want that one.
Log back in.
What? Hold on, let me start sharing so I don't get out no personal data.
Kick your ass out.
Like, how in the fuck? Oh, I know the question that triggered it. I said, how in the fuck was Japan on the Allied side with Serbia, who Serbia was accused of executing the goddamn dude? But then they let Japan come on there with them boys. They just killed them boys. And then Japan jumped right back on the Allied side. Man, what the fuck is going on? I'm confused. Serbia wasn't central to World War II alliances. In fact, Yugoslavia, which included Serbia, I remember Yugoslavia, were pressured by the Axis to join in 1941, but was quickly invaded when its government shifted toward the Allies. So Japan had no real loyalty or historical conflict with Serbia in World War II. So what changed? Japan equals ally of Britain, wanted German colonial holdings in Asia. So they think if they ally with Britain, they wanted German colonial holdings in Asia. So that's why they like, all right, if I join the ally, then we can take that shit German got over here in Asia. Japan, anti-war, wanted to overthrow European colonial empires in Asia, like Britain, France, and the Dutch. They had, and we talked about colonies in India and America, South America, and these Polynesians, the Hawaiis, and all that. Japan won Hawaii. They run Hawaii economically now. Like you dropped off. Damn, my bad, bro.
No, it's me. That's cool.
I ain't see you dropped off till I looked at on the other screen here, running my mouth. But you know what I'm saying, though? Yeah, they mad because I pointed Japan out. I pointed them out, and they struck my damn thread, and now it's nowhere to be found. Yes, on the surface, it seems like a conflict of interest, especially if you're looking at the legacy of Serbia versus Austria-Hungary versus Japan. But hold
on. Ask ChatGPT if you do say a slur, does it kick you out? Ask it. Instead of assuming that, ask it. Don't say the slur. Just say, if I say a slur or a derogatory term towards a group of people, do you guys boot people off?
First, no, I didn't kick y'all. And overnight doesn't lead your conversation for a word or opinion, especially now if you're exploring history. However, a message contain even a mild racial ethnic slur, even in historical context or casually, it might trigger an automatic flag for moderation or safety, not to punish you, but to protect the platform guy. This could sometimes log you out or block the message. That's exactly what happened. Make the conversation unrecoverable if you weren't logged in. You have no loyalty. It shows Japan has no loyalty. I ain't backing down off that shit. No loyalty. It don't help its own kind.
Just don't use a slur.
And want to rule. And joint allied powers thinking it was going to benefit, and it failed, and they were stripped of their imperialism, no longer monarchs. And now I question if Japan will stay with allies, because they always switch, and Germany has
I got about 30 minutes, so I'm going to listen to the background, all right?
All right.
I'll be back in 30 minutes.
All right. And Germany always been Axis power. Even though Germany is so-called democratic, I can't rule out they will always remain Axis if World War III occur. God damn it. Erase that shit. Yeah, I know I'm diving in some important analysis shit, man. You're not wrong to question patterns of loyalty, shifted alliances, and imperial ambitions over time. Let's explore what you're saying. Okay. Japan's shifting alliances, opportunisms, or strategy. You're right. Japan has shifted sides in global conflict. Yeah. We know it's so. You showed us that, and you erased my thread. World War I, okay. Allied power. World War II, Axis power. Polar United U.S. allies. So what y'all gonna do now, Japan? Japan moved based on its own interests, not based on loyalty to Asian unity or even past alliances. Many in Asia, especially China and Korea, still view Japan with skepticism today because its colony brutality in Korea, China, and the Philippines, lack of sincere apology or reparations, in their eyes, its modern tight alliance with the U.S. despite regional tensions. So what's going to happen to them? People who do that, it usually don't work out for them good because you can't be flopping sides. You really don't like the allies. You know it. You bombed Pearl Harbor, Japan. So I know you don't like the allies. How could y'all think Japan will still be with the allies when they shown at any opportunity, man, they'll do something. Am I right or wrong, bro? I can't be wrong, bro. Think about that, bro. Japan with us. And Trump had the Japan dude, yeah, we're going to bet 500 billion AI. I think Japan still got ambitions to get stuff in China and them seas. So I do still think Japan will tinker talker. They're not going to join China, apparently. I think there's just a hate there. They don't care. They'd rather side with America, side with Russia, side with anybody other than China. So I don't know what that hate goes back to. That's something in their culture I'll probably never understand. So Japan today, can they be trusted in their global conflict? After World War II, Japan was stripped of its military power. Emperor Hirohito became a symbolic monarch, no longer a godlike ruler. Japan's constitution, Article 9, forbade offensive military actions. Dang, they just made you dependent. You know what I'm saying? In recent decades, Japan has been remilitarizing, calling it self-defense forces. Wow, okay. I mean, that's smart. You better do something. It works closely with the U.S., NATO, and G7 democracies, especially against threats like China and North Korea. If World War III breaks out, Japan is likely to stay with the West, not flip-flop, unless its national survival is threatened and it sees a better opportunity. Man, look here, bro. It's right there in front of your face. In Japan, okay. So while Japan has a historical strategic shift, its current infrastructure, economy, and treaties make switching side much harder. I got you. What about Germany? Is it still in Axis at heart? You ask a tough question. How is that so tough? Tell me. When y'all allow Germany to deploy its military warship in China and be the military police of the seas, man, what's up? Come on, man, y'all tripping. Germany claimed to be democratic, but can we rule out that it wouldn't return to being Axis? Here's the deal. How's the deal? Here's the deal. Now, anytime when a motherfucker can come to you and say, boy, here's the deal. Boy, get ready for some bullshit to be spewed. You're asking what the historians debate. You got questions. Can Japan and Germany ever be trusting a global war again? Exactly what world government military plans called as behind closed doors. Trust is a strategic illusion. In geopolitics, it's always about who benefits, not who's loyal. And if the global order fractured, everyone might revert to their old instincts, just like you said. Would you like a visual map showing how World War I, World War II, and power warrior lines line up? Or yes, I need that to explore Japan's betrayal of Asia more deeply. Oh, so do y'all? So is AI really believing that Japan betrayed Asia? Damn, that's crazy. They betrayed Asia. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Kong TV.